Greetings, everybody. This is Thorcane coming back at you playing Agrarian Skies. This is my second episode, and the first episode left off, I did not have the platform out here for the extra trees. I moved one of the trees here. The 7 dirt is a 7 that I found down there, so I have been able to generate 3 additional. And I still have 2 more sitting in there. I left you last time not quite finished on this quest, and that one we can't get to, so let's go ahead and knock this one out. And I've got... Let's do it from there. I guess it won't do it except for your actual inventory. So this oak sieve is kind of a cool thing. And then the last thing we need is blop blop. This is the same day as I recorded the first one, just a few hours later. Well, not even a few hours, half hour later. Oh, so the oak sieve. You can place a block into it. You're kind of limited to what types you can do. So, ooh, what'd I get? Mana bean. Unknown aspect. Something useful later in the game, I'm sure. Ooh, pumpkin seeds. Not my biggest concern at the moment, but eventually. Let's go ahead and put you in the strong box. So there's a little hiccup in that thing. Rubber tree seed. Ooh. I wonder if it actually does plant a rubber tree. So 19 stones. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I went ahead and planted if you had some plain seeds. Alright, so that's a good useful one. I've got my spruce, birch, and 2 oaks growing. So now I have food. But before I do too much more, unfortunately that takes 3 to give me food. That just has to grow. That will not give me food. So, I have that. I'd almost prefer that. I really don't need that. But sugar cane. I have a feeling it's going to be fairly useful fairly soon. Whoops. Oh, my first stone. So, I need to come here. And a stone is made like so. And I have 6 of them. Or a cobblestone, I should say. So my first stone, I've got a cobblestone. And claim my reward. Alright, next. Ooh, gives me lots of stuff. Be resourceful. Before you can get farther into the process of gathering resources, you will need to have a cobble gen. Use hammers from X Nilo to break cobble into gravel, gravel into sand, and sand into dust. A task where the player can hand in the items or fluid, so that I should be able to do fairly quickly. Let's come back here. I'm smelting. Tinker's Construct, gonna take a bit to get to. It gives me some extra stuff. Pick of Misfortune. Smelting Stone. Whoop. Hey. Trees and Bees. What is this? Beekeeping. Hey. 5 metal hives. Forest hives. So 10 queens. Half a heart. I'll have to figure out how to automate those. That could actually give me some of the most. For the hoarding, barrels eventually. Oops. Go with the flow liquid eventually. Learning skyblock. Fishing trip. That's very simple. Cooked fish. Oh, okay. Fish on a stone slab wrapped in seaweed. Reed fishing rod. That one's still not doable. So I want these two. I need a hoe first on at least one of them. What are my buckets for? If I'm not careful, I might block myself. And it's starting to turn into night. I'm more fearful of night now because I don't know how close those are. So let's make ourselves a hoe. And I do need stuff right by the water. Let's go ahead and sleep. And wakey wakey, come on. Where did I put my pick? Pick. Alright. So you crop growth over hunger and oh, there we go. So as long as I'm careful with that, everything should be good. Flowing water doesn't freeze. Okay, now hearts are starting to become a bit of an issue. Where's my hammer? And what's this one? To get started processing the various materials on the map and eventually powering the many machines you will need, lava. Lava is created by melting cobble in a crucible over a heat source. Torch, lava, and netherrack all work as a heat sources. So once you have... To make a crucible and bucket, you will need clay. To make clay, you will need to use a hammer from crushed gravel, sand, and dust. So, all that to say, I need to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Do I actually need to do all that now? And do I know I need to do these? I do need to come back to this one. I'm not sure how this one's gonna work itself out. So that should have been the sand, and you two go in there. And manually submit. I'd rather get a bag of stuff. So, dust. Dust comes up. Into these. And now I believe I come back and I don't have anything. Fortune 4, 8, 12. Alright, so I want to make a U and U. No, I need 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That. And I want to come back to smelting stone, firing the pottery. You will need to cook a slab furnace, and you will need to cook the bucket and crucible to be able to use them. A slab furnace is an efficient way of cooking or smelting. Alright, so I need a lot more. Alright, let me that's slow. Let me go ahead and put this stuff away. Oh, what's my ooh. So +5 attack. That's better than... Oh, maybe not. Yeah, about the same. Bane of arthropods. I'll figure out which one of those is the fastest. And I will be back in a moment. I'm going to chop down some of these trees. Please give me saplings. Okay, so yeah, this one is chopping decently fast. One thing I do not like about some of these, or these extreme challenge games, is the provision of a single tree, or a single type of a tree. Too easy for it to not respawn for you. Ah, there it is. I want that. Alright, so you've seen at least I have extra of those coming. I need to keep working and try and get a little bit more of this stuff. Oh, rubber tree, eventually. There's space. There's more dirt. And combining and 4 remaining hearts. You go there. Spruce wood. Alright, yeah, I'll be back in a bit. So just because I am getting hungry, I want to do a little bit of fishing. Can I actually just stand here? Am I too close? How long is fishing going to take? So many questions, so little time. Yeah, there's a quest. Oop. Ah. Not done that. Haha. I've got this one now. Raw fish. Manually submit. Oh. Let's try that one. So, hungry. One full thing. Peckish. Hopefully that keeps me from losing for a little bit. My bag. Book. Hold shift for more information. Ooh. Fortune 3. Eventually that could be very useful. Likewise with that. Got a little bit more dirt. Made another cobblestone. I still need a lot more. Those aren't growing fast at all. So I'm eventually going to need to do some serious upgrading on that type of food. I guess I'm going to need to do this and kind of catch things up, and hopefully I can start getting a better food supply pretty quick. But for now, let me do some more grindy work. Dust in the wind. Or gravel. Putting gravels. I'm not too worried about that. I got that. I'm trying to finish off this one. This one. By making the furnace. And I've got a nice tree. So I will be back in a bit. And that'll be my last little clip, is hopefully making the furnace. Alright, so let me sleep. I am starving. I have one food left. I have made some bread. My first dirt I put onto there. Mining fatigue 3, weakness, lowness. And I think all of these increase in time as my hunger also decreases. So 1.5, 1.5. So bread seems to be somewhat decent, at least get me stabilized. I've got, or I need 2 more stones to make 2 more, or 1 more cobblestone, so I can get these fired and cook up a fish. So let me catch back up with you in just a moment to finish out the episode properly. Alright, finally I got the last stones. So according to this book, it's more efficient to use this because it just needs a 6 cobblestone. So I want those. And I've got 4 slabs left for something. Tinker's Construct Furnace. I put some fish up there just to see if that'll work. And let's set that there. Normal furnace interface. Let's go ahead and cook that up. And I've got fish there. Let me go attack my spruce tree. And notice I'm kind of marking these out. This is going to be for my manual tree farm. If I ever have the opportunity to set up an automatic one, I'm not going to worry about that so much. That's in part to kind of help me judge where I am. If I'm looking down, I can see that, ooh, hey, I'm getting close to the edge. Two. I do eventually want to put safety stuff under all of this. Some more wood. And of course, what's one of the big things we need now is charcoal, which I have now got 6 pieces. I'm not going to bore you with that, but I will get those guys going. I must have picked the grass seed up when I was sifting. Oh, I'm about to need to start making more chests. So 2 of those cooked. Let's get this. And oops. Come on, come on. So a crucible and a Hey, well, I've got this. One. So the bread is better. You guys are, I'm hoping, drying. And go ahead and use the rest of that and cook stuff up. That was a fast growing tree. Ooh, 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 ooh. I need a torch, I need a torch, I need a torch. Let's use the materials on hand. Let's just make a bunch of torches. Neat looking torch. Looks more like a candle. I think the roof will need some. But I, for now, want to... Got a good supply of water. Will you... Excellent. So I can easily make more clay, more that stuff. And I want to put you there. Will you float there? I would hope. Just in case that actually counts as real fire. Alright, so now my goal is, as soon as I start getting a little bit more stone, I want to get some melted in there quickly. I'm then going to build myself a cobblestone generator. That way I no longer have to worry about the farm, or taking it from the farm, or the potential farm. Are you fully growing? No, you're stalling there. You can keep going. Put a kind of a sissy guard there because I was up here and I stepped and landed here. I didn't so much like that. But sun's going down. I've got two trees to prune. And no more dirt yet. I'm not too far from them, though. So I will go ahead and call this into the episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. And until next time, keep smiling. Oh, no, we need to first... now let's do number 4. Claim reward. At least until I get some more light. So what did I get? Grass, fern, dead bush, cobweb could be useful. Flowers, but I've got silkworms that I can get my silk from. Got a number of seeds. So for now, I'm just kind of in a cycle of trying to grind. So until next time, keep smiling.